At the time, I had really bad arthritis
Oh,
in my
Okay.
left. Yeah, I had really bad arthritis. So I figured it was arthritis. I wasn't sure what it was. I had never gotten it checked out or anything. But what I do for work, I'm on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
8 to 10 hours a day, and I run a valet business, and so um, at the time, I'm the type I didn't want to go get it checked out. I tried other things to see to help really, alleviate the pain, and really nothing was working. But when I got the bottle, the pain at the time it was really bad, uh, to the point where I was sitting down most of my shift,
Right.
and I would stretch it out and all that stuff. Uh, I got the bottle and took it. I would say in a few days, I didn't even think about it. Uh, I just went along, doing my business at work. Didn't think about it. I talked to Missy about a few days after that, and I told him, I said, "Man, I totally forgot about the pain in my knee. It went away. And this is the pain I had for maybe 6, 8 months straight. It was
Right.
getting worse, and so I was surprised, that I took it as the virus, though, help the pain go away. And since then, I've had no pain. Right around my kneecap, it was really sharp pains, to the point where if I'm running and I would have to have my knee bent a certain way, not
uh-huh.
stretched out all the way, because it would hurt.
Hmm.
Like I said, I never got it checked out or anything, but it went on for maybe over a year. But the last 6 months of that, it was really, really painful. I was hoping some other things would help take care of it. I used icy hot a lot. That sometimes that would work, but it never really went away. And there were some days when it was worse than others. Um, but the Vi, I really didn't take it for that. I heard the Vi was helping other things, within your body to, and so that's what interested me. I really never thought about
Your
it helping my,
arthritis.
my pain in my
Yeah,
knee, but it actually did help,
yeah.
and it helped pretty quick. So
Oh, nice, nice.
yeah,
Now, I understood you. You share your vibe with some other people.
I did. Since then, I really started, getting interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
I've since had I've given it to a few people. To be honest, one, the first one that I gave it to is a cousin of mine. I'm not going to share his name.
No, that's
Maybe I
fine.
will.
That's fine.
I'll invite him to share his story with you guys another time. But
Sure.
he actually still is in the process of getting a transplant.
Oh,
Um, but at the time, about a year and a half ago, right after I took it, I told him about it, and he actually heard about it from other people in his church, in his ward, his home ward.
Right.
But he never had anybody reach out to him. This cousin of mine, he moved here to Salt Lake, and then he actually went to the hospital, and I went to check up on him at the hospital, and they told him he has diabetes, or he's gonna have, and it's severe. It's a severe case.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Maybe a month or two later, I didn't see him. This cousin of mine, he pulled up to my work, and I looked at him, and I knew there was something really wrong with him. He lost a lot of weight, and I forgot the name of what the type, the problem that he had, but it was really severe, to the point where he lost maybe 80 to 100 pounds. It looked like he was scarring, and he was telling me, I got to look it up. I can look it up for you, but the whatever he had was affecting him, and I knew it had to do with the diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
It was to a point where I looked at him, I was like, man, and he told me, he said, um, the doctors are saying I don't have very much longer to live. And it hit me right there. I said, man, I can lose him, or, we can lose him. I stopped what I was doing right there when I was at work, and I told him, hey, and I pulled him outside. I hopped in his car. I said, listen, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I think you need to take something else. Maybe this Vi that I have would be able to help you. And at that time, he said, you know what? I'll try it. You know, I heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it. And so I actually drove him straight to my house at that point. You know, at the time he was telling me that he couldn't really take in too much water.
Right.
And so I told him, I said, listen, you still need to take this. Let's try to lower the water intake, the dosage of a water, and still try to get this into your system. You know, he told me he didn't have very much longer, and I said, you don't have no choice. And he was kind of skeptical. You know, he's asking me questions. I said, you know what, I have somebody that might be able to explain it to you more. But I said, listen, you've heard people telling you that it's helped them. I showed him a few videos of people in this similar situation that, you know, that had the same problems as him. Maybe not as severe, I'm not sure, but I told him, you know, what's the risk to you if they're saying that you don't have much longer, you know? So he took it. So I gave him the whole bottle. He took it. I showed him how to take it. He took it. He kept taking it for a few days. I think he finished the bottle. The thing is he's still living right now, and this is against what the doctors had told him at the time, that how much longer he had to live. Other than him, I've given it to a coworker of mine. Mm-hmm. About a month and a half, 2 months ago, I gave it to a coworker. He came and he was telling me at work, I'm the manager, so you know, he's telling me, he's like, he kept calling in, and he said, I said, what's the problem? He said, I'm having really sharp heart pains, you know, and it was to the point too with him, it's like getting sharper and sharper, and he didn't want to go to the doctor. And I said, well, just go get it checked out. And probably 2 days later, he came back and he says, I'm still having those heart pains. I said, hey, you know, I know a little bit about what this Vi does. I know it kind of cleanses your body and, you know, arteries and stuff like that. And I said, if you have heart problems, you might be having like clogged arteries or something. You know, I have this Vi. You should really think about taking it. He was open to it. Mm-hmm. He took it. He took it, and 2 days later, maybe the next day later, he said that it's gone. I went back and checked up on him, and I said, he asked me, I said, do I need to keep taking this? Keep taking it the way you told me, because he actually made it, and I advised him at the time, take it a little stronger than what, you know, mm-hmm. Put a few more drops in there, take it a little stronger so it can kind of, you know, you can get your body can, you know, you can jumpstart and kick in a little bit. And he did that. He finished the bottle that I gave him, and, you know, he to this day, he said he had no more pain, and it never came back. And I said, that's good. That's really good news, you know? So,
right.
Just, you know, those are just a few of the you know, the people that I know it's helped.